Are you serious?
Oh shit!
Oh Jesus Christ!
He's gonna take out your shins.
Why did I have to say that? Oh God, we're gonna be in a bar brawl.
We need to have our counters on the board so we can have
See
our
what
turn
we're
order.
doing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. Just pull your counters in.
All right. Okay.
How do I do that?
Just go to the journal.
Just drag your name and.
Hang on.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Cool. Cool. Question is, where are the others of you? There you are. We all gather up in the top. That'd be good.
Just let me find a cool halfling token. This
Oh, so
one.
yeah. Oh yeah, everyone has to do it. Okay. Nice halfling.
So I'm like in the way of the halfling and the frog.
Yes, basically, and you, of course, everyone can roll initiative, but you don't actually have to partake in any kind of fight.
Do you want to add me to the turn order since I got a 2, or I can re-roll? I can re-roll if you really want.
That's fine.
2 Clemos. What? Oh.
No.
I can edit myself.
No.
Oh no!
When
It's no. The reason why is because you didn't. Did you roll before or after you'd put your token on?
Yeah, I know why I had to be added to the turn order. Don't worry. It's because I hadn't had my token selected.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. He's got an rolled 7. Cool.
So actually, Neroli with her cat-like senses
Saw this shit coming.
Yeah.
Saw the swing coming from the side. Anything you want to do to interfere?
Can I just kind of like shove him over a little bit so that he misses completely?
I mean, on the side
You know,
we're
like
on,
kind
he
of
might,
walk
he
by
might just,
and like accidentally brush into him.
he
Like,
may
"Oops,
just hit the
sorry."
he may just hit the frog instead, given the side you're pushing him
Yeah,
from.
sure. Yeah, sure. You can just like brush
Do
him
what you
accidentally in the back, and you give him disadvantage on his attack if you want to.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that. I don't want to engage them directly. I'm just gonna
Just like, whoops.
accidentally stumble into him. So,
So what's your armor class currently?
Leather?
Kiatna, sorry.
13.
13. All right. So he throws the punch but just barely scratches underneath your chin. It's because also you're a bit taller than him. And Glamour's turn would be next.
Can I just say, like, after he's thrown it, I'm just like staring down at him and like, he's mine.
Can you repeat what he did?
He tried to hit me in
swing
this.
at her chin. Yeah. And just grazed her chin just slightly beneath it.
Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll use my tongue to grapple his ankle and make him fall. Can I do that? Normally,
so
I
you
wrote
want to attack him so he goes prone. Sure. Throw your what's the rule on the tongue attack?
I have the attack already. It's called grappling tongue. It's in the the Frokin PDF if you want to know.
Yeah, sure.
So it's a strength. It's modified by strength. So
yeah. So let me read it for everyone. You can make grapple attacks on enemies within 10 feet of you, and you keep holding them as long as you are within 10 feet of them. In addition, targets you're grappling have disadvantage of checks to escape your grapple, because frogs have tongues apparently.
I have
Apparently.
Apparently.
I bet you're popular with the ladies.
Hey yo.
Who knows?
As well as slimy.
No
So
leave
I don't
required.
know. Whoa. Fneb is really
I was thinking
on
it. You just
today.
said it.
It's sad because I didn't hear what you said.
Well, you'll just have to watch the videos over at youtube.com/Fneb.
Stop plugging. It's not the end.
That's fucking masterpiece right there.
So So anyway, did I manage to grapple him?
I don't know how grapple works. Give me a second. Does anyone know how grappling works?
I think he has to do either a strength acrobatics or dex acrobatics, I think. To dodge the grapple.
It's athletics.
All right.
Athletics? Oh, right.
Yeah.
1d20. And I'm using GM roll.
Hey.
I saw that.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't see that because it's one.
Yeah, but I saw you typing and it wasn't shown on roll at 20, so I guess.
Yeah. You grab one of his ankles and throw the leg out under him, and he goes flat on his face, and the whole room just and goes silent completely.
Okay.
Akano's turn, as he still has his back turned towards all of you, and the whole room falls silent.
I think the fight is over, so...
I haven't had my turn yet.
I have one. Yeah, but I don't think you will kick him if he's on the floor like that.
Didn't the halfling have a friend that he was going to call over to Gork Clemmer?
Well, if you want to turn around now and look, you just see that where you were standing just a few seconds ago, a lot of people really have piled up as they were called together because apparently a frog was in the tavern.
Oh.
Apparently.
Start playing a song as a distraction.
No, I'm trying to think.
Song of Rest.
has fallen
Sing a lullaby. Everyone goes to sleep.
Do you know what? Yeah, I will. I will turn around.
Yeah.
And what
you
I'll
can't
do.
really see what's going on because so many people are still standing around.
Let me
your
just read the rules about this. Target and only the target. Blah blah blah.
Do you have like?
Okay. So because I know of the halfling, I can cast message, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So I use message on him, and my message will be simmer down short. Yeah, I just say simmer down shorty, or this will get worse for you.
All right. You don't see any reaction because he's very small and there are a lot of people, but you're sure the spell worked and found its proper target. It's Kiana's turn. As she now just realizes what has happened in the last few seconds, as she not only was really struck, but also
Don't teabag him, please.
a huge tongue yanked the halfling to the ground, and everything is now silent as she stands over him.
I give my my glaive to Neroli. I'm just like, hold this.
I like that this is the second time that this has happened. Like, I'm your squire. All of a sudden, I'm your squire.
You're the sheep of a glaive.
Yeah. So I'm now. He taunted me by saying like you brought a weapon to it like that to a fist fight.
Yeah.
And he's now prone on the ground, right? Does that give me any advantage to doing stuff?
Yeah, advantage on attacks, basically.
Okay.
Will you tear his head off or something?
What I want to do is
Stop it.
I want to. Don't tempt me. I really just want to murder him, but but I'm not going to. Instead, what I'm going to is I'm going to use athletics, presumably with an advantage, to grab him by the throat, which presumably I do. I'm just gonna lift him up, like so his head is now at my height, and just get his face really close to mine and say, "Don't push it, kid," and then just chuck him.
And he goes back tumbling into the round of people, and everything is still absolutely silent as he is absolutely wide-eyed at what just happened.
I take my glaive back, and I'm like, I just look around the room, and I shout, "Back to our drinks, huh?" And I
And from
start drinking.
somewhere, music starts playing again, and everybody, yeah, and everybody, and you just see the halfling and presumably his friend Orwin scuffle out the tavern as everything returns back to normal a little.
See? I didn't murder someone. I could have killed them all. I could have killed
I'm
every
proud
single
of you.
person except for you three, but I didn't.
Can I
Didn't we go a bit?
because I was still standing near the door, can I just like after they've gone a few seconds later, can I just open the door and see which way they've run?
Well, yeah, they are still standing outside. Well, the Aldwin, his friend is just a normal human guy. He's looked pretty buff, so probably a worker. And the halfling and him standing in front of the door, finishing their drinks and talking.
Okay. Can I listen in without them noticing?
Make a stealth check.
Hooray.
Wait, did I need to do intimidation for telling him not to push it or anything like that?
That
No,
was
that
terrible
was-
stuff.
Well, I think he shut his pants already, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. There was absolutely no intimidation necessary after everyone pummeled him to the ground, as well as some sort of voice appearing in his head telling him.
Does
to
it
cool
sound
down.
like me? Does it sound like me?
That you should have to look up in the spell actually.
I
You
did,
could-
but it doesn't say anything.
I would say
Whatever.
it should do. It could be your call, I guess.
Hmm.
It sounds at least a little bit more ethereal, like a bad cell phone connection. So, but
I'm pretty sure magic is over bad connection, especially considering there was nothing in the way.
Hang on.
So
it's basically just LTE.
If I do something, what was your message again?
it was simmer down shorty or this will just get worse for you.
Okay, this is basically what you sounded like. Simmer down, shorty, or this will get worse for you.
Didn't work. There was no effect, I don't think.
There's no effect?
Yeah, there's nothing on it.
Ah, shame.
I can do that though.
Should have like an echoey one?
Yeah, basically.
I feel like
I
yeah,
can do
would
it.
be
I can do this.
I would need to adjust
we
things
go.
for you guys to hear it as well.
Hang on a second. I can do this.
Simmer down, shorty, or it will only get worse for you.
That sounds like a terrible demon voice.
Well, it's literally just a pitch lowering thing that came with my headset.
Fucking silly.
And once you open the door, looking at the two of you, they immediately look back at you, noticing the door is open. Next to you, and the short guy goes, "What?"
Just like back away and slowly close it.
Yeah, I just close the door. Yeah, I just close the door and then maybe just push it open just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Nothing, I just need
Tiny
some
bit.
fresh air. Close the door.
It's a little stuffy in here, that's all.
Well, yeah, but opening the door this little with a noisy tavern behind you, you don't hear anything of their conversation.
Okay. Damn, that's just a shame.
And meanwhile, I ask Kiatna nervously, didn't we go a bit overboard?
No.
That wasn't overboard.
It never is.
Overboard is way more.
Fun.
It's burning down the entire place when he's in bed, so he can't get out.
Well, that's overboard.
With no care about the rest of the people in the building as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while the party is still going on, and, everyone is talking and mingling, they're all a little bit careful, to say the least, of you guys. Always looking over the shoulder if you're around and just keeping an eye out for you, since you're clearly not to be messed with.
Are there any like tables with like? Do I see any like people wearing weapons or anything in the tavern?
Well, you see now and then a dagger, but no really, besides your inhumanly large glaive, no one is really carrying heavy weaponry. So it's really just mostly locals, and you can see from the clothes people are wearing, they are mostly workers and citizens, or you can see the one or two faces you've seen around Red Lark before. For instance, the woman making a leather armor currently is also in the tavern, but
I forgot about that.
no one's really looking for
about
any
it.
serious injuries.
Didn't they say it would only be a day?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
she
should
said.
be.
It'll be ready by tomorrow. Yay, you can have your protection.
Yep.
No one's really looking for a serious fight besides just a little bruising.
Well, I say that we should lay low while the constable isn't here, so that we don't kind of have a bad reputation. And since he may have his doubts concerning the town, we shouldn't worsen our reputation towards him. No? Yes?
Yes.
Thank you.
And as the night progresses, the tavern is getting a little bit quieter and calmer, since most people probably have to work in the morning. Anything you want to do before the party dies down?
Well, what I was wanting to do before you said that the tavern starts dying down is I was trying to find a table with like a bunch of people on it, and I was just gonna kind of like sit down somewhere on the table, just like slam my drink down and be like, "So, what's the story? What's happening?"
Wishbone.
Wishbone.
The story of Wishbone. Sorry.
They all look at you. Make a charisma roll.
Charisma.
Is this gonna go well or bad?
Straight up charisma.
Charisma.
No advantage or anything.
No.
Shame.
Nope.
They all look at you and just look. Are you gonna beat us if we don't say anything?
Yes, absolutely.
Not at all. I haven't beaten anyone. For a start, not in here. I just told Halfling to stop harassing my friends. Any of you would do the same, right? Look after your
I
friends.
need to get a good look at that.
And
I just got a closer look at the halfling token.
I can do this, I think. and you also notice they are not really looking at you, but more your glaive, like which with the metal hanging to the side of you. It always looks a little bit intimidating when you carry it.
How long
around.
is it?
I'm 5'5". It's like a little bit longer off the ground than I am, like a little bit longer than I am tall. It's a big weapon.
It's a big one, yes.
Yeah, glaives have the benefit reach, which means that I can attack enemies not just in the square next to me, but the one next to it as well.
Oh yeah, that's what you did with the ghost, right?
Yeah, indeed. So I can stay out of their melee range if they're like medium-sized enemies. Cool. So I look at the glaive and I'm like, you don't need to worry about that. I'm not here for fighting. I'm here for drinking, talking to people.
But you did bring it. You did bring it, and everyone at the table kind of nods and yeah, right.
Well, my friends and I have business investigating these cultists that are troubling your town. Figure weapons may be handy. Gather they're causing you a lot of trouble.
You mean the Stone Mask guys?
Out of character,
Oh, I heard
Stone
about
Mask guys are Are those the cultists? Have we heard any names for these guys before?
Yeah, but basically you get from them that they are kind of worker dudes, and you have heard that the cultists are carrying masks.
Okay. So back as Kiara. Carrying them.
Well, carrying in the face.
Wearing them.
They don't carry them on their person. Darn.
So I kind of imagine Kiatna doesn't entirely know that entirely remember that's what they were called. So she's like, "Is that what you call them?" Whatever they are, I gather they're causing you trouble.
Well, not really trouble. They never been in the quarry, but they're making us pretty uneasy. So working in nights is off the table for now. But you could go to our boss. I think he's still around at the quarry, closing up.
Oh, we'll go there shortly. That's why I've got the weapons. What's your experience been with them? With these stone? What was it you called them again?
Well, we were pretty sure they were wearing some kind of mask, and it looked like it was someone threw a torch at one of them, and it looked like the mask was made out of stone. It was all gray and looked not really refined or anything, but we don't know really more, and we don't want to have any trouble with them. So we work over day, and we try our best to keep the orders completed in time.
As any fine, upstanding people would want to do. Listen, I'll get around for all you guys for your trouble. Thanks for the info. Hope you have a good evening. And I kind of like, I guess like maybe I have my glaive attached to my back or something. I raise my arm up. I'm like, barkeep, around for all my new friends.
Oh, everyone cheers and raises their steins. And while you turn around, you also notice then some people duck to the side as the glaive kind of near them. And so whenever you walk across the tavern, you hear every now and then, "Whoa!" As
I'm like, because it's a crowded place, right? As I'm walking through, I'm kind of like holding it with one hand just to keep it steady. Like behind myself.
Yeah, but you know, everyone is a little bit drunk and just walking through the room as well. So they're,
I kind of like, like to one who like kind of comes nearby to me. I'm like jokingly say like, "Careful, I've got axes too."
And he just smiles awkwardly at you, and scoots off to the other side of the room.
So I go up to the bar and settle up the tab.
And you probably see Neroli at the bar as well, who's been looked at by two guys who talk about why she has more fur than skin, really. They seem to be talking behind their hands.
I'm not hairy.
No, really? I thought you said.
I have like fuzzy ears, but I'm only half ginger, aren't I? I don't even know.
I look over at Neroli and I kind of nod at these guys. I say, "Are they bothering you?"
Nah, I just shrug. Used to the attention.
I still kind of just stare at them, kind of grumpily.
And while Clemo is moving through the tavern, he always has this small bubble of people stepping out of his way.
Well, I wanted to go to get out of the inn and wait for the others, since I didn't like what happened with the halfling.
Okay, sure.
You realize the halfling's outside as well, right?
Roll a d20.
He's still there? Oh.
Why? What?
Roll a d20.
Okay. Oh.
As you step outside and close the door behind you, you turn around to face the halfling as well as Altwin, who stand maybe a feet in front of you. Oh, the little frog's returned.
His friend is a human, right?
Yeah, he's a common human.
Well, I just ignore him and try to occupy myself. For example, by just I don't know, checking the contents of my bag and like waiting for them, really, and ignoring them.
And they throw a few insults at you, but keep off mostly from annoying you any further. Arcano has still something wants to do something in the inn.
Nah, I just step outside as well, following Clemmer.
All right. So the night goes on. The tavern gets emptier, and the halfling vanishes like half an hour later as well. The tavern gets quieter, and the staff is closing down.
I asked to settle up. I pay my tab since I bought a round for people at that table.
So you're very generous.
Yeah, sure. That's like 15 copper total.
Okay.
That's just amazing how cheap this stuff is compared to how much money we actually have.
Yeah.
Like, I have 134 gold. That could buy...
Jesus! How do you get so much?
I started with a pouch of gold that was 10 multiplied by a dice roll.
Because
of course, my dice roll was a lot.
And I'm a bard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got the Antina as well.
Alright, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Rolling in the dough.
Yep.
Cool.
To me, everything seems cheap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have a fair chunk, but just not as much as that. And
don't forget about our party gold as well. We've got like 120 in party gold as well.
Yeah.
But think about it, like a horse is 40 gold. A complete horse. So
what if I just want the head?
Complete horse, like, can we buy a partial? A part
Yeah,
of
can we
it,
just
or-
buy a horse leg and use it as a weapon? Just
yeah, sure, if you want to.
40
But,
gold
I mean,
for a
it's
horse,
like-
that's an expensive meal.
No. I can just transform into my own horse.
By the way, do we?
and then
I
everyone
think
else will ride you.
No, I'll be like, bye.
I think. Yeah, I think. Do we have to be trained, like, to ride horses? I guess.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Everyone can.
Attacking from a horse needs to be trained, but just riding not.
Even
Right.
for a frog.
So,
Even for a frog.
You get a little pony.
Oh.
My little pony.
so yeah,
She's
after I've settled up, I like step outside the bar, see two teammates out there as well.
Teammates, huh?
What do you want me to call them? Party members.
It sounds so
Friends.
boring.
Scrubs.
Bros.
2 other player characters are standing in front of the tavern. Most of
As
the
I stepped
non-player
outside the bar,
characters-
I noticed there was one standard issue Wood Elf and one standard issue McGurgle. The McGurgle was testing and checking his items, whereas the Wood Elf was tuning his loot for some reason. These were the things I noticed after I stepped out the bar. Thus ends the report of Kiatna's day.
Let's
Is that
get
better?
a text-based adventure.
Is that better?
Perfect. So,
As I hung around
Neroli
outside the bar,
wants-
I wondered if our friend Neroli would also be joining us.
Yeah, I followed you out.
I wonder.
Did.
all right. What's the plan?
So we should probably be checking out that quarry, guys. Apparently the
Yep.
quarry master will still be there. But certainly, even someone with such high wits as myself can tell it's nighttime now, and and that's when the stone masks came out. So let's make a move, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you walk to the quarry you already know?
Yes.
I kind of, I'm kind of in a bit of a jolly mood, having drunk a bit, so I'm kind of like humming happily to myself, kind of staggering a little bit.
And you cross the big crossroads, and it's pretty. You cross the crossroads. Sorry, it's pretty quiet in Red Lark now. It's completely dark, and just from a few stars and half the moon, you can get your way around. And when you reach the front office of the quarry, as you've been there already yesterday, pretty much. You notice everything is pretty dark, and before we head into the quarry, we should go for a break.
Good plan.